unofficial official craft beer podcast of Oklahoma, where we're all about the three B's, beer buddies, and bullshit. I'm Michael, and with me as always is a man who's willing to share beer to inspire us as long as we don't contract the coronavirus, Jeremy.
Hey, yo.
Today we're back in the studio, play catch up, and like I said, try not to contract the coronavirus. If you like what you hear today, don't forget to subscribe and like before bouncing out. Show some love on social media at Pub Talk Podcast. I like saying this part. All right, let's get in the first round.
You know, they brew 10,000 bottles of beer a day. I drink 45 off the assembly line, and I'm the asshole.
Woo! Don't say it that much anymore.
I know. Well, first round means we're going to drink a beer.
And what are we drinking today?
Well, it is 2 days before St. Patrick's Day, even though it definitely doesn't feel like it. So we are drinking a beer out of Oklahoma City from Stone Cloud Brewing. It's Danny Boy, spelled B-O-I. It's an Irish red ale. Like I said, Oklahoma City. 5% alcohol by volume, and it says it's a malty, easy drinker. Agreed.
Yeah, accurate.
And, you know, it's appropriate time of year for it, so.
What else do you think about it?
Well,
what
so,
would you rate it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest red guy, if I'm just being honest. It's not my go-to style. I do enjoy it sometimes, especially if I'm like outside at a St. Patrick's Day festival or some other spring activity. This is one of the better reds I've had, honestly, and that's it's not just because I really enjoy Stone Cloud's beer. It's fucking good. If you handed this to somebody that normally drinks the Kilkenny's or whatever it is, or is that what it is? Killian's Irish Red. There we go.
Probably drink it at Kilkenny's.
Yeah, probably. That's a restaurant. That's what I was thinking of. Anyway, you know, if you handed it to somebody that normally drinks that one, I think blind taste test this wins, personally. I haven't had one of those in a few years, but yeah, I like it quite a bit. As far as rating, it's hurt a little bit by the fact that it's not a style that I particularly enjoy. But then the fact that I like this, and I'm not normally that big of a fan of the style, also kind of like it kind of counterbalances kind of deal. I think I'm just below 4 on it. I'm at like a 3.87.
Yeah, it's close too.
Out of 5.
Surprise, I have a similar opinion on this. Yeah, don't drink a lot of red ales. I think the first one I had in a while was that last week we were at Expediture?
Yeah.
So I just, yeah, my time's all messed up.
It's been a long week.
Yeah. They had one there that was really good. This one's really good too. I don't think it can get better than whatever that description was. Multi-easy drinker. That's fucking perfect.
Also a description of our friend Joe. Just saying.
You know he's easy.
Like Sunday morning.
I'm going to go with a 3.72. 3.72.
All right.
Not out of 5.
Not 372
No, it's not
out of
that
5 round
good,
scale. Sweet. Okay. Well, we don't have to come up with a name. That's good, because I wasn't feeling creative.
There's plenty of other shit to talk about in this episode.
No fucking kidding. Jesus Christ.
Do we kick it off with Corona? Because that's what's going on? Or you want to...
Yeah, we might. I mean, that's the elephant in the room, right? Let's just fucking talk about it.
We're alive.
Yeah, man.
No coughing.
Feeling fine.
Right. But fuck, man, this has been crazy.
It's been a stressful fucking week.
Yeah, shit getting canceled left and right. The fucking, have you experienced the toilet paper shortage? Jesus.
Yeah, well, and that was really the extent of how concerned I was about this prior to a few days ago. We were down to 4 rolls of toilet paper last weekend, and then we got down to 3 on Monday, and Heather usually does our ordering through Amazon, and I'm like, go ahead and just punch that in, even though we probably won't need it for another week or 2.
Yeah.
And she tried and could not. So I was like, okay, well, no worries. You know, people are just freaking out buying up all the online stock. So I'll just get some from Sam's or Walmart here in Owasso. Wrong. Tried with Walmart twice before I finally got some to actually like not get canceled when I placed the pickup order. You know, we're stocked now, but man, it took a couple days to chase some down, and I was having that panic moment where it's like, I don't really want to take a shower every time I take a shit, or start using dish rags, or Kleenex or
hook up a
something.
bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that same thing. We went grocery shopping and then got home and was like, fucking didn't pick up toilet paper. And then I looked, we still have a little bit left. And then saw all that shit on the news. So I'm like, I'll just go out in a couple days. And I think it was like Thursday night.
Shit.
Ashley was like, you need to go get toilet paper now, probably. And then she was showing videos of people like recording all the aisles empty and stuff. I'm like, it'll be fucking fine tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. There's no problem. I fucking walk into the Walmart out in Catoosa, empty. To a neighborhood market, empty. Both places, there's someone either taking pictures of the fucking aisle or like live streaming themselves that there's an empty aisle. There's someone's video out there that I'm just behind them looking at them like they're just a piece of shit. Because my face does that. I didn't even catch what I was doing for a little bit. Then I'm like, oh wait, you're looking at that guy like he's an idiot. Because he is. He had like 6 cases of water in his fucking cart.
Yeah.
Was eventually able to get some toilet paper, but I'm like, God damn, I don't remember anything like this. I'd have to go way back, before I knew you when the SARS fucking was a deal. Right before I came to the store to work with you guys. People were buying up all the plastic sheeting and shit.
Oh, see, and I don't even remember that being an issue.
Oh yeah, they all the plastic sheeting, the masks. I remember that because I had a district manager back then, a douchebag, and got mad at me because I didn't predict the virus outbreak to order more of that plastic sheeting.
You're supposed to know these things.
Yeah. But the event cancellations and sports and all this shit is just...
And I think,
wow.
As far as the shortages and stuff like that, I equate it more to the Y2K situation. That's when I remember, working at Walmart and all hell breaking loose and not being able to keep stuff in stock and that kind of thing. Fortunately, I don't participate in these public panics very often, but I kind of saw the writing on the wall on this one, and we did make it to the grocery store before the complete panic set in and got enough stuff that if they decide they're closing everything for 2 weeks, we've got some food.
Right.
But, yeah, it's weird. And I guess I'm careful how I say this, I guess, but it's like, I don't want to say I wasn't taking it seriously or I didn't believe it or whatever, but it kind of hit me in the gut whenever they postponed Little Fest on the Prairie.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's my beer you're messing with now.
Right.
And they moved it to a date that I can't make. So I was like, fuck. They moved it to October 17th. I'm like, oh, it's wedding anniversary weekend. Yep. And October's just busy anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get it. Like, you don't want to cram a few thousand people into that close quarters if this shit's still going on. And
from all over the fucking country.
Yeah, and you don't. I mean, it could break in a couple weeks, or it could be a couple months, or 6 months. No one seems to fucking know.
Did you see there's distilleries out there making hand sanitizer for people?
No.
There's like, I think 3 or 4 of them like across the country that are making hand sanitizer and giving it to people for free. I guess because I don't know distilleries enough about them, but something they use can be used for hand sanitizer. I guess alcohol.
Yeah, well, I mean, and
some type of alcohol. Science.
I've seen plenty of memes and posts and whatever. They're basically like, oh, I'm fine because my body is half alcohol. Yeah. Ha ha.
But there's some people that believe that too.
Oh,
They're
probably.
stupid.
Yeah.
They read that meme. They're like, "Wait, is that true? I'm fine. I'll just go get drunk.
Yeah.
Beat the wife.
Don't do
that, please."
That is not advice.
Yeah, it's none of our listeners. Hopefully, that's just. I'll take a listen from anybody. As long as you wind up in jail.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. And all the stuff that broke loose in Oklahoma City Wednesday night, and that's kind of where the major domino effect started. I felt like.
Was Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
But what happened?
Everybody was in the Chesapeake Arena ready for the game.
Oh, that's
to
right.
start.
That's right. Yeah, you see the Jazz used up all our damn shit, like the tests.
No.
Like there's daily amounts, I guess, of these tests that are allowed, and they tested all the Utah Jazz and some of the Thunder, and it used like some percentage of what they're allotted in our state for our people for the basketball players.
Well, fuck the Jazz.
That fucking player that got the NBA season canceled. That fucking idiot mocking the coronavirus before and stuff.
Yes.
Now his whole team fucking hates him.
And that's just fucking nasty anyway, even if the shit wasn't going on.
Right.
But
Douchebag.
yeah. I don't know.
sports being canceled fucking sucks. This is when I started paying attention to basketball. So like playoffs, the March Madness and shit like that, and all that to be fucking gone.
Don't forget XFL.
Yeah. I hope they don't cancel real football when that season starts.
Right.
Hope this shit goes away.
Surely we'll
Get a
under
vaccine,
control
get
by then.
something by then. But I don't know, man. They don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah,
so
this
fuck.
whole fucking thing feels like the beginning of a Dawn of the Dead or something.
Yeah. And I watched fucking Joe Rogan podcast because I go there for a lot of my information. Because
Yeah, I
he's a
watched
trainer
part of that
dude.
one with the disease
Yeah,
expert. Yeah.
watched that whole fucking thing, and I'm just like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy the fucking ride. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Just don't be stupid. Don't
Yeah.
cough on people. Don't sneeze on people.
You're sick, stay the fuck home.
There's viral videos of people fucking coughing and sneezing on shit in grocery stores. I'm just, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Again, gross even if,
Yeah.
and dangerous even if this is not going on.
And now you're doing it for fun.
Still flu season, regular flu, it's cold season, like, plus it's just nasty. People are gross.
Yeah, don't be gross.
And that's been something that's been kind of funny. Find humor in this at all. I mean, I usually deal with weird situations with humor, and stressful situations with humor. And at the office, it's pretty common, or it had been pretty common, to see people not wash their hands or barely wash their hands after they take a piss. We're like never out of paper towels. Always out of paper towels now. Soap, but all that stuff they're having to replace all the time. And motherfuckers that I know their faces because I've seen them just slap the water or just walk straight out. Nasty motherfuckers touching the handles with your dick germs.
I think back in the day on the show you told a story of some of the even fake washing.
Oh, yeah.
Because they turn the water
Yeah.
on and then just leave.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Everybody's washing their hands now, or not everybody, but most people. And this is what it took to just scare the absolute shit out of everyone. Into just being a decent human and washing their hands after they touch their cocks. Just saying.
Facts.
But yeah, they've canceled so many things, and one thing they didn't cancel, a couple things, I guess. Yesterday, the 14th of March, there's a couple of early St. Patrick's Day things going on, craft beer wise. So Cabin Boys had their Shamrock Bash. I saw people wipe everything down in there and stuff as people would get up, and felt pretty confident that was safe. I didn't see anybody hacking or anything in there. It wasn't as well attended as previous years, or it didn't seem to be. But I don't know. I felt like I should go because. And these small businesses, they can't go a month and a half, barely any customers, and survive. And that shit's scary, especially for craft beer.
Have you the ones in our state closed the chat rooms?
Coop
Has?
closed theirs, which, hope this doesn't offend anyone from Coop, but I just look at that and I go, oh, that's because you can afford to close your tap room because F5.
Yeah.
Is in distribution everywhere. Smaller places, that's how they pay their bills. And to me, I'm like, go drink the beer, just be smart and wash your hands and stay home if you're sick and don't be a jackass. But I get not doing the big gatherings. That makes sense. Shamrock the Rose did happen last night. It felt kind of apocalyptic. I went because I wrote the cover story for Craft on the festival and felt like I should. Handed out some shirts, some Pub Rock shirts and stickers and stuff too. But man, it was cold and dreary, and half the breweries didn't show up, and it was a weird vibe.
Are all those places doing their shit on the 17th? Like McNelly's and stuff?
Well, and that's the outdoor part, the street party for Arnie's and McNelly's and stuff like that got canceled. They'll still be open on the inside, but you can't cram a few thousand people into the streets with the current situation. So, yeah, it's just weird shit. And yeah, I left a beer festival 2 hours before it was over.
The fuck you say?
So it's weird, and I saw some hate online for the fact that that festival went on in the face of everything, and all I can say to that is, if you don't want to go, don't go. If you don't feel safe, don't go. If you think it's a bad idea, you don't have to go. That festival was to benefit Soldier's Wish. My opinion, that's the main reason it went on. I don't know that for a fact, but it makes sense to me. It was a benefit for charity, so, a little bit different than a for-profit festival.
Yeah.
And, again, you don't have to go. Shut the fuck up and let the people that go if they're going to be smart. My opinion.
Oh man, I hope this shit stops before Hop Jam, 'cause that's
I've been thinking about that since the festival on the prairie got canceled.
Because they limited shit in Tulsa, right? Like you can't have gatherings over a certain amount.
Yeah, 250. I think that was specific to certain criteria, like on city property or some shit like that.
Okay.
But,
Probably city
I think if this drags on into mid-April, they probably gonna have to look at it. I don't know.
Man.
I'm worried about conservation on tap at the zoo in April.
Yeah, it's April.
I think that one's probably going to get canceled.
Yeah, because the zoo's posted some shit.
I saw that. Yeah, that's what made me think it's probably going to happen. But
Virus hits right at the beginning of festival season.
But you got to do it. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the people that are like, it's a liberal media hoax, and including our fucking president.
Change that shit quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this might be as bad as it gets, right? It could be, I guess, but
it could not.
Seems like it's doubling every couple days. So, it's pretty freaky. Uncharted territory for sure. Drinking beer. Oh man, I wrote it at the top of our whiteboard. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I want a beer.
Oh man. Anything not gloomy? We had some spotlight episodes since the last time we had one. We had 3 of them.
Oh, and before we get off the corona thing too, though, I was going to mention I posted it yesterday on Instagram. For the time being, at least for the next few weeks, we're not going to try to schedule any podcasts outside of Tulsa. Doesn't seem particularly smart to be doing any traveling right now, especially touching shit in gross gas station bathrooms and whatnot.
Oh man.
So we'll be in town. We've got a couple things we're working on, but if you're in the Tulsa area and the beer biz, want to do an episode, shoot us an email. You can send it to Jeremy at pubtalkpodcast.com. Hit us up on social. We'll get something going. I think a few of us sitting around drinking a beer, we can wash our hands and chat about beer.
But if you cough, I'm leaving.
Exactly. Or if you say the N-word.
I'm not just leaving though.
So yeah, other stuff. Spotlight episodes.
We had Neff.
Yeah. I really enjoyed talking to him because it was something different with the gluten-free.
Yeah, for sure.
And, some of the negative things that you kind of hear people talk about that. He definitely talked all about that, the perception of gluten-free. It was cool to see the different grains and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That he uses.
Such a cool little spot too.
Yeah.
The historical building and all that stuff. It's good shit. The drama with the name and whatnot.
Right.
Good episode.
Yeah. Anytime you kick off an episode with talking about a lawsuit, that's always good. And then, and we're going to talk more about some other openings here in a minute, but our next Spotlight episode was Core 4 down in Oklahoma City a couple weeks ago. And they were kind enough to announce their grand opening on the show, and that was pretty cool to get to do that for them and co-promote that.
Yeah.
Their grand opening was yesterday. Fucking congrats to those guys.
Sure.
All 4 of them, awesome people. Great beer, cool tap room.
Awesome dog.
Yeah, yes.
Motherfucker was huge.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But his paw's like right up here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Same thing my dog does when I first come home from work for the day. Put the paws up, except she hits me like right here, and that motherfucker's like slow dancing with me. Got the hands on the shoulder. I'm like, oh. All right. probably not used to being able to jump up and knock a motherfucker over.
Right. Yeah, that spot's cool too. I really like murals and shit outside. Just that area.
Yeah.
Really, really awesome. I like when I get to learn shit too. So I got to learn about the Paramount building and movie studios and Oklahoma and
for
shit.
sure.
I'm just like, good stuff. And then just a week later, we got to go to Okarche.
Yeah. Which, if you don't know, because I didn't,
Neither did I.
Okarche is 20 minutes to the west of Oklahoma City, thereabout. 20, 30 minutes, I don't know. I made the comment to you when we were rolling up on that town that it looked like something out of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Because you're on this elevated highway and you look down on a town that's got this railroad track running through it, and then just like it looks like the buildings and stuff just popped up out of the dirt, basically. And this is an interesting little town. I'm sad we didn't get to go to what's the name of that chicken place.
Eichens.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I don't wait for
A whole chicken that you have to eat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was already fucking packed, and that was,
Like 2 o'clock?
yeah. But, yeah, that's, But the brewery.
Yeah, the brewery's a nice little spot.
Yeah.
Good beer.
Well, I really like their beer.
Yeah.
Good traditional stuff.
Yeah.
That Black Ale was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Probably should have brought some home to that. I thought about that later, but whoops.
I don't ever think about it's a weird thing about the brewery being open while we're doing it. I don't
Yeah.
think about doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then I guess probably while we're talking about those last 2 episodes, so after we did the Core 4 episode, we were in town, and it happened to be the same day as the grand opening for Broke Brewing Company there in Oklahoma City. So that brewery, if you don't know, and if you've been drinking beer for a while, these names will mean something to you. That brewery is kind of we call it the dick baby of Mustang Brewing that shut down a few years ago, and Colibri Ale Works that was here in Tulsa. They never got a tap room or anything going with that, but there were quite a few festivals for a few years. Cool spot, kind of off the beaten path.
Yeah.
A lot of like old like panel wood and stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of gave it like almost an 80s vibe. Really good beer. That place was fucking slammed that day.
Yeah. Get more beer, go back outside to get back in
Yeah,
line.
wait and
get more beer.
Take your seat when you get up, you'll get another beer and shit. But yeah, ran into people we knew there, Tom Chalice and Brian from Beer Is Okay. Probably other people, but it was so fucking crowded. I didn't make anybody else.
Right.
But yeah, and shout out to Andrew, right, from Colibri.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him because he was almost our first
Almost
our first industry guest many years ago before we were doing that regularly. Drunken Conversation, I think at Hog Jam, maybe Harvest.
It was Harvest for sure.
It was a Harvest,
Yeah.
okay. And then, drunk, so it never happened. But we'll get them on eventually to do a Broke episode. Yeah. And then we went, after Expenditure, we went to the Brewers Union. Hadn't been there in about a year, I guess.
Yeah.
They were doing a double dry hop fancy dance release for Skydance Brewing.
Good shit.
Yeah, so
Very, very good.
beer orange juice, I believe the comment was.
Yep.
Fucking tasty.
Yep. We got to see some cool little plans of their brewery too. Jake shared some of those pictures. That looks like it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yep.
Did he say this is just later this year, right? There's no
He didn't have
there's no point in
date.
trying to guess a fucking date.
Right,
But,
especially with what the fuck's going on in the world.
oh yeah. So it looks like it's gonna be a cool spot. They make awesome beer. IPAs are fucking
Yeah, ran into Tom Chalice again there.
no fucking way. Release date in Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. So I guess, well, actually, let's take a pause for the cause and get another beer.
Barkeep, another round for my sweet team of super friends. Barkeep, another round for the super buddies.
Yes, to us, to all of us. Yeah.
Okay, so we're back. And we brought beer.
Good beer.
God, that stickability is strong in this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you talk about this one.
So, this one is a beer from, well, they were one of our Spotlight episodes, 903 Brewers. This is their French Toast Stout. I like their cans too. A lot of detail on their cans.
The
Almost
beer
too
cans. I don't know about their other cans.
This one, 7.5 ABV. Hey, it pairs with black coffee.
Makes sense.
Bacon and brunch. Yeah, it's a French toast stout. Tastes like fucking French toast. Not fucking French toast.
It's like, I don't know what that's like.
I was a teen
Or
once.
do I?
Gross.
Like
We just
warm
said
apple
don't
pie.
be gross. Now we're both being gross.
Well, you know. With your words, it's okay. With your hands and your coffee and nastiness, it's not.
Man, but yeah, this is real strong aroma. Got a lot of maple syrup. And it's not too heavy. I'm a big fan of several of their beers,
Yeah.
especially their slushy beers. I, at some point, got to get down there to get those and something cold to bring them back again to drink them. They were really good. Yeah, I guess I've been seeing people saying stout season's over, but
Fuck
those
you,
people are
that's
fucking
your
insane. I'm gonna take another drink though before I rate it. Surprised how thin it is, how light the body is on it.
Yeah, definitely got a lighter mouthfeel.
Okay, 3.91.
That was his rating.
Yep. If it was thicker, I'd give it probably above a 4. It's a little thicker. It's a little too thin.
I get it. You like it thick. It's fine.
Hey, juicy.
All right. That's another Reddit hashtag. Anyway, I don't disagree with anything you said. I enjoy their beers. The smell alone, you know. I don't know. I have nothing to add to what you just said, frankly. Let's just go with the rating. I'm going to give it a 3.89. Man, this is just like a slightly godless episode.
Just tickling our God.
Yeah.
Just not.
It's
going
the
in.
tease. It's the tease.
It's not even the tip.
Yeah, it's just the thought of the tip. It's a good beer, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we can get back to talking about
We never
stuff.
talked about dark mode.
Yeah,
No,
I don't think we talked about the rest of the openings either.
Yeah.
Let's do that first.
Okay.
So we talked about, obviously, Core 4's opening yesterday. It broke a couple weeks ago. Roughtail just did a soft opening yesterday. I saw those photos all up on Instagram. And I think their grand opening is planned for later this week, I guess, pending being told no one can go in public.
Yeah.
I spoke to Jennifer from Emerson Nice, that's going in here in Owasso, last night at Shamrock. She said they're doing a soft opening for the military this Tuesday on St. Patrick's Day, and that she's getting in touch with me about their other soft opening. That'll probably be sometime this coming week. So they're imminent. That's good news. Stay tuned to that. Public opening date. And
Gotta check them out.
yeah, we've gotta be getting close for several others, but those are the ones that I know of that are pretty announced or have already happened.
Yeah, the only. Let me see. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the dates online. Just people getting closer.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that Harbinger beer one. And I looked it up. Apparently it's pronounced Cato.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Canoe.
Sounds like it would be Canoe in Oklahoma. But they posted an awesome picture that showed their progress over the past 3 years. And their tap room looks really cool. Super rustic. They built like everything inside the tap room. The tables and all that shit. That one's pretty far away. Like, that's going to be a big trip for us. But
Yeah.
I like going to those little town ones too. Just history nut. I like learning about these different towns, and that one has a lot of history around like the Native American part of the state, which is pretty much the whole goddamn state. So I look forward to that one, and
Yeah.
some Bartlesville page, some city of Bartlesville page or something posted that Cooper and Mill one that's up there looks like it's going to be early summer. So it seems like that one keeps going back a little bit further, but another one to look forward to.
Yeah.
And Frenzy got an awesome sign.
Yeah. That's
Go check out all of their social media: Frenzy, Harbinger, Cooper and Mill.
Yeah.
To keep up with the progress on those when they open, and then go to their tap room whenever it happens.
Yeah.
Any other ones?
I can't think of anybody else that I know that's imminent. I know Erie Abbey Ales had said recently they were looking at probably April or May, but I don't know anything firm on that. Yeah, we haven't talked about Dark Mode yet.
Yeah, I was going to say real quick, Fat Toad. If you haven't made it to Pryor yet for some reason, you can get their beer at Andolini's now.
Oh yeah.
And Jinx.
Yep.
If you haven't made it out there, you should still go to Pryor. But if you are in the Jinx area, try their beer at Andolini's. And then that Kokendorfer Korch, I don't know how to say it. We were even told how to say it by somebody at a festival, and I've already forgotten. But they've got beer they've got a bunch of beer at different places, and I know they've got some in Pryor somewhere. So go to Fat Toad and try some of their beer too. Check out their social media to find out, because I don't want to read all those places.
There you go.
But it was a couple in Pryor.
Yeah.
And those all of them. Yeah. Dark Mode.
Dark Mode!
That festival was different.
That was different. As far as I remember.
Same result.
No.
None.
That was a much worse result. I mean, worse in a good way, I guess. But yeah, and if you don't know, we got some questions when we went out of town from some of those breweries that were curious how that went, because it was a different business model where you were being charged per pour and stuff like that versus paying a flat rate and getting unlimited samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely still got drunk. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I think I spent less than I would have on like a $80-$90 ticket,
Oh,
whatever, for like a VIP ticket. But shit, I'm probably gonna forget somebody, so forgive me. I'm gonna try to go through it mentally in my mind, but it was Nothing's Left, Cabin Boys, Heirloom, Welltown, obviously, Marshall, Fat Toad, High Gravity, Rapture, Dead Armadillo, Renaissance, Neff. I think that's all.
You almost went like in order too.
Did I say
You were
Fat
saying
Toad?
those-
Fat Toad as well. I don't know if I said them or not.
I don't know.
Anyway, they were there. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I did
Right,
horseshoe.
it's like going around the tent.
Man, a lot of great beer, and a lot of beer that is exclusive to this event. So, I don't know about you. I don't necessarily want to go through every beer I had there, but I do want to shout out. Nothing's Left had what was that called? Buzzed Beaver coffee stout that was fucking delicious.
Rapture Schwartz beer was awesome.
Yeah, Rapture had like 3 beers that I just fucking killed. Really excited for them to, number one, for the farmers market to kick back up in theory if all this shit dies down.
Oh man, yeah.
And to be able to get their beer a little bit more frequently for home consumption. But also, that tap room, I don't know how far along we are on that. I didn't ask, but excited for that. But yeah, because he had that Sugarfoot stout too. That was a throwback to Hop Jam when we first met him. Yeah, probably 2 years ago.
Was that a double from Fat Toad?
Yes.
It was fucking amazing.
Oh my god, that beer was good.
Yeah. Fuck that sour. Even one of dark beer from Welltown was good too. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, the Berry Bliss
Yeah,
or
they
whatever.
had a table of non-dark beers, which.
Yeah. That was us taking a break by drinking something that wasn't over 7% alcohol. Yeah, we were smart. Had our ladies pick us up. There was no driving.
Yeah.
Don't remember a lot about the rest of the day after dark mode, that's for damn sure.
That's what the festival meant. It wasn't the beer, it was your mind. It's just going to go dark.
Yeah. But I enjoyed the shit out of that. I think it's a good model. I'm not on the business side of that, but to me it makes sense that the breweries would get profits off of selling their beer versus donating kegs. And,
Yeah.
shit like that, or even if they're paid for the keg, I would still think they'd make more money selling by the pour.
Yeah.
So anyway, they've already come out and said Dark Mode's gonna happen again next year. Be bigger, probably even by some Oklahoma City breweries. So
Dope.
yeah, thanks Walltown for
Yeah.
being cool with that.
Quickly became one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Where are we at now? We're gonna talk about Tallgrass.
Yeah, I think that's all that's left.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all that's left of the things we're going to cover. Let's put it that way.
Right. So was it Wichita Brewing Company?
Yeah.
Came out. Said
Holy fuck.
they've got some of the equipment, the ability to do something with the water,
Yeah.
and the recipes for I think it was like 4 Tallgrass beers.
Yeah. And if you don't know, and if you've been drinking craft beer for more than a few years, I would think you would have to know about Tallgrass.
Oh
But,
yeah, we used to drink the shit out of
You
that
know,
beer.
that was some of our first beers reviewed on the show six plus years ago, and
That's some of the first pint nights I went to.
Yeah.
The key lime pint night. I remember that. At,
yeah, I still got that glass,
First
and
shop.
some stickers, and but you know, they sadly closed probably 2 years ago,
Goddamn. Wow.
maybe more. I'm not sure, but I know Heather hasn't had their beer, and I've been with her almost 3 years, so it may have been longer than that. But yeah, Wichita Brewing Company is gonna brew some of their beer and be able to have Tallgrass again, kinda.
They're doing a tapping next Monday, the 23rd. They're doing the the Buffalo Sweat first, oat milk cream stout. You get to go, get it on tap there. I'm thinking about going up there for that day. I don't know yet. Something to get out of town, that'd give me something to do. And then come back. I'm just curious. I'm a bitch for nostalgia, and that's a very nostalgic beer. Plus some of the other ones that are on there. I like their sours, because they weren't too sour. I don't know if I'll still like them.
Oh, they had the raspberry jam too.
Raspberry jam.
Key Lime Pine, the raspberry jam.
They had a blueberry one too.
Oh yeah, yeah, blueberry lemonade. Yeah,
Good stuff.
that was pretty close to the end, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, that probably was 2 summers ago. So it's probably been about 2 years.
So it's cool to see that happen. See what happens with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it because the worst case, I mean, they just don't make the beer anymore if it doesn't sell. But I think they'll blow through some of that stuff just because of the nostalgia factor.
It said on there they got the name and stuff too, right? So they can actually call it Tallgrass.
Oh yeah, they changed their, like, Wichita Brewing Company changed their what was that, cover photo or whatever to a picture of a 6-pack of Buffalo Sweat. So
Sweet.
yeah.
All right.
What
What
else?
else is going on? I think that's it.
Yeah. I don't know what next weekend's gonna bring. We'll have an episode of some sort.
Yeah. I guess until then, don't cough on people.
Yeah.
Don't
Wash
sneeze
your
on
fucking
people.
hands.
Don't be gross, I think is what we came up with.
Yeah.
Just don't be an asshole.
And you know, stay safe. Like, honestly, like, this
Please.
weird, scary times. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess, Jeremy, close this motherfucker down.
That guy said, "Don't let the door hit in the vagina on the way out." That was hilarious.
Good idea.
That's going to do it for this week. Make sure to follow us on social media at Pub Talk Podcast. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button either on YouTube or your favorite podcast app. Yeah, visit our website, pubtalkpodcast.com. And, don't catch the COVID.
I heard that in like the Don't Fear the Reaper song.
Yeah.
Don't catch the COVID.
But yeah, as always, never forget there's nothing in life too big or hard you can't handle it. Over a few beers with your good friends in small settings. 250 or less. let's say 25 or less.
I like it.
Until next time, chill till the next episode.
Be safe.
Bye bye.